Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of my comp prep series. I am officially 14 days out from competition and very much feeling it. Today, my fiance and I are going to a brand new gym, which I'm really excited about. I have a nice heavy leg day. I am not going to lie to you guys, this prep is definitely starting to get to me. I am very fatigued, very irritable, very hungry. I'm also PMSing this week, so that's definitely playing a role. I just made my breakfast. I just made my fiance's breakfast. We're gonna have a nice big breakfast, and then we're gonna head to this new gym, which I'm really excited about. I have a lot of recovery tools there, like infrared saunas, compression therapy, or restriction therapy. Is it compression or restriction therapy?
Good question.
Biotherapy, and they have a lot of classes, and it's a bougie little gym, so I'm really excited to try it out. We're gonna do that. I am gonna share with you guys some of the meals I'm having. Meals are super low. My calories are literally 1100, almost 1000 calories a day. I'm super hungry, and I'll share a few other things with you guys, but I'm really excited to try out this new gym. I love to do stuff like this, especially in prep, because we can't really do a lot of date nights, we can't really go out, but we love to try new gyms, we love to try new facilities, so let's hit a heavy leg day. So I already had my first breakfast, which was oatmeal, berries, peanut butter, and PB Fit. This is my second breakfast, which is 200 grams of egg whites, 2.8 ounces of grilled chicken, and then some spinach. I also just realized my face looks kind of crazy. I had a chemical peel yesterday. So as many of you know, I am also kind of on this skin journey right now, and I'll share a quick picture with you guys. Like, my skin is looking a lot better. Unfortunately, after a chemical peel, extraction, and some blue light therapy, my skin looks a little bit worse. I'm going to do my best to update my skin blog this week, which is a totally different topic, totally different playlist. But yeah, I just realized my skin's looking kind of wild. But we just finished breakfast. I am going to probably grab my pre-workout. I am just sticking with non-stim pre-workout. I'm not gonna lie, with PMSing, my anxiety gets a lot higher. And this past week, I've just been really feeling it. So I'm gonna try to minimize my caffeine as much as possible. I did have a coffee this morning, but we're gonna do non-stim pre-workout for the rest of this weekend. Maybe a little bit of pre-workout next week, but then we're in peak week, guys. Like, we're already here. I'll share some posing with you. This was from this past week. Got updates from my coach. I went down another 1.5 pounds, I think about 1 to 1.2% of my body weight. Inches were down on my waist, inches were down on my glutes. So we stayed the same. As much as I am complaining about my calories being low, they did not get lower this week. So I am sticking with, like I said earlier, about 1100 calories. My carbs are lower on days that I'm not training, but the rest of this week, thank God, are training days. So my carbs are higher. And I'm very happy about that, because when the carbs are low, the mood is low, the energy is low, and it's really not that much higher, but a little bit of carbs go a long way. My posing's looking really good. My coach loves it. I think we're gonna go with the red suit because the stage day look I am going for is very different than what I currently look like. I'm gonna be darker. I'm going back to my natural hair color. I got myself some extensions. I'm not gonna share photos or anything yet, but it's going to be a really unique glam look, which I'm really excited about. Totally different than my last stage look. And yeah, so things are really falling into place. I think I already told you guys, but I booked my hotel. I booked my polygraph because it is a natural show. I have my tan for the night before the show. I literally did my tan at 8 o'clock at night because I'm really good at messing up my tan. So I figured the later I do it, the better. So I get my tan, I get back to my room, and I literally go to bed, wake up nice and early for hair, makeup, touch-ups on my tan, check-in, and the show is gonna fly by. I am so embarrassed to admit this to you guys, but this past week, I wanted to go to the Natural Connecticut show. So my fiance and I hit the gym. We were running a little bit late, thinking we could get to the show like 45 minutes later than it started, thinking it would still be going on. And I've never been to an NPC show. So we get to the show and I go to buy tickets. And the promoter, the guy running the front desk, is like, yeah, you missed the entire show. And I'm like, what do you mean we missed the show? I just drove an hour and a half here. Like, We did not miss it. And he's like, yeah, nope, there was only 30 contestants total, super small show, beginning of April, like we just don't have a big turnout right now. So yeah, I attempted to go to my first NPC show, did not get to watch any fit model competitors. And you know, I think it's an omen. I wanted to really see the competition in person firsthand, but you know what? It is what it is. I'll see it firsthand when I get on stage, and I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I'm excited for today's leg day. Again, I love doing a new gym. It keeps things interesting because there's new equipment. It just gives me something to look forward to. At this point in prep, I'm depleted, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything, but I have to keep checking off the boxes. We're almost in the single digits and we're going to keep counting down. I am going to share with you guys a few little fun things I've been adding in to keep my life like interesting with food, because obviously my food is not the most fun. Calories are really low. So a few things I'm loving. One, my oatmeal and peanut butter. I measure everything out, but oatmeal, peanut butter, some sugar-free maple syrup is like a delicacy to me. I try to do it once or twice a day, usually once before training and then once later after training, just to replenish some of my carbs. That is like my go-to staple. My second one is chicken in my air fryer. So I literally just do chicken tenders. I coat it with beer can chicken rub, and then I put it in my air fryer. I do 10 minutes on each side. So freaking good, so flavorful, a little crispy on the outside, almost like a chicken tender. And then the last one that I'm really loving is bison steaks. Super, super lean bison steaks, like 1.5 grams of fat per 4-ounce steak. We're gonna hit Whole Foods today and we're gonna get ourselves some of those. I'm really only doing them like once a week. But yeah, those are the things that I'm absolutely loving, and I wanted to share with you guys because your prep doesn't have to be super boring. A lot of mine is boring because I'm very busy. As you know, I work 2 jobs. I'm running a business. I'm planning a wedding. And I'm actually planning a very large scale women's health event that is literally happening the first week of June. It's like over 100 people. I'm one of the speakers. I'm also one of the hosts. We have multiple speakers. We have over 10 vendors. It's specific to my area, and it's all local women-owned businesses, women health businesses. And yeah, so I'm also planning that on top of being in prep, which is why I need this prep to be over. That being said, my meal prep is boring. My meal prep is simple, but your meal prep can be a little bit more fun. And on days like today where I have the day off, I'm definitely gonna make it more fun if I can. And we have arrived. Super excited to try out the new gym. So this is a little private workout area to warm up. We're doing some stretching. Super excited. The gym is so nice. Literally the best hip thrust machine I've ever used. Super comfortable. I get a full range of motion. I actually hate hip thrust machines. Definitely prefer barbell. This machine's really good. So I just finished up my hip thrust. Now I'm going to be doing 4 sets of hack squats. Totally different hack squat than I'm used to, so really excited to use this one. Love the cushion. I don't have that on my other hack squat. Hate that I have to hold these handles the whole time, but I get a really good range of motion. I like the back stability. It's a good hack squat machine. Taking full advantage of the completely free weight room, other than my fiance over in the corner. This gym is selling me hardcore. It's not that far from my house. Super nice equipment, super new equipment. classes are included. There's a pool, there's a hot tub, there's a sauna, there is compression therapy. Guys, I'm getting sold, and now I have to convince my fiance to do the membership with me so we get the family plan. We will see by the end of this episode if we get the new membership. Also just finished up my hack squats, going to be doing some sumo squats on the Smith. I like the extra stability. Then I have abductions and a little superset of some hamstring curls and core, which I was supposed to do in the beginning, but totally forgot about until now. But I have to do core. So my core looks good on stage. So I like to stand a little bit and eat forward, so I really get my position. So I do it a little bit different. That's why you see happy. Okay, so pretty much just finished up with my lift, been doing 4 sets of. I went with the machine because I am being extra lazy today, and now I have an hour of cardio. Then we're gonna hit the recovery area, which is right in front of me. It has cryotherapy, compression therapy, red light therapy, and I think another type of therapy that I can't think of. So hour of cardio to go first. All right, we are using the compression boots right now. Super excited to see how we feel after just doing 15 minutes, like a pressure of a 4 of a 5. Okay, so we are heading home now. We did not buy a membership, but we did inquire about pricing, and they do have a law enforcement discount, which is good, and there is no commitment, which we really liked as well. Right now, just being in prep, I will not be able to utilize all the services and classes that the gym does have to offer. I did love the facility, super clean, super new equipment, very good quality equipment. I would love to go there again for sure. It was completely free for us to go. They also have a little boutique and they have a little Shake Shack, which when I'm not in prep, I would totally utilize. So yeah, that was our experience. Definitely recommend if you're in the Connecticut area to try out Club Studio. I think Club Studio Fitness. Great facility, really clean, lots of amenities, and a little on the pricey side, but realistically, like if I signed up for a yoga studio or a Pilates studio, I'd be paying roughly the same, and I also get a gym membership included, sauna, a pool, like literally everything. The only thing that's not included is the recovery therapy, but I am debating investing in my own little compression boots because that would be a game changer on a heavy leg day. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for tuning in today and seeing a little bit about like what I'm eating, what my mental state is like, which is, you know, slowly declining, but hopefully as I quickly approach, you know, less than 10 days out, very, very shortly, I'll be starting to increase carbs and go into peak week nice, strong, and steady. If you don't already hit that subscribe button, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to comment any questions you guys have about prep or anything related to health, wellness, fitness. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, and thanks again for tuning in.